Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that the people who talk the most about what they're going to do often accomplish the least? You see, we live in a world where everyone wants validation, likes, attention, and the easiest way to get it? Tell people your plans, tell them your goals, tell them your ambitions, because when you do, they'll clap, they'll praise you, they'll say, "Wow, that's amazing." But here's the problem. That praise, it tricks your brain. It makes you feel like you've already achieved something, when in reality, you've done nothing. You've just given away your energy, your momentum, your hunger. And what happens next? The motivation dies and the action never comes. Success is not built on words. It's built on silence. It's built on late nights and early mornings. It's built on work that nobody sees and nobody applauds until the results speak for themselves. So the next time you feel the urge to announce your plans, don't. Hold it in. Let the pressure build. Let the world wonder what you're up to. Because when you finally arrive, when you finally achieve what you set out to do, it won't be because you talked about it. It will be because you did it. Never tell people what you do. Show them. The first reason you should keep your plans to yourself? Energy. Your energy is a limited resource. Every time you speak about your ambitions, you're releasing some of that energy into the world. And if you release too much, there's nothing left to fuel your actions. Think about it. How many times have you told someone you were going to start something new and then never actually followed through? Why does this happen? Because talking gives you a false sense of accomplishment. It satisfies that little part of your brain that craves progress without actually making any. The most successful people in the world don't waste energy on talk. They channel it into action. They work behind the scenes, refining their craft, sharpening their skills, and pushing forward. They let the results do the talking. So the next time you feel the urge to tell someone your grand plan, stop. Save that energy. Use it where it matters, in the work. The second reason, people won't understand. They won't see your vision the way you do. And if you let them in too early, they'll project their own doubts, fears, and insecurities onto you. You tell them you want to start a business, they'll tell you it's risky. You tell them you want to change careers, they'll say, "Are you sure? That sounds hard." Not because they want to hurt you, but because most people only see the world through their own limitations. They can't imagine doing what you're setting out to do, so they assume you can't either. And if you're not careful, you'll start believing them. Their doubts will plant seeds in your mind, and slowly, those seeds will grow into hesitation, fear, and second-guessing. That's why the greatest visionaries, the greatest creators, they work in silence. They build in secret. They guard their dreams like a priceless treasure because they know that outside opinions have the power to kill them before they even begin. The third reason? Momentum. Success is built on small, consistent actions, tiny victories that stack up over time. But the moment you start talking about what you're going to do, you disrupt that momentum. It's like opening the oven before the cake is done baking. It lets all the heat escape, and instead of a masterpiece, you're left with something half-baked. Momentum is precious. It's the force that keeps you moving forward even when things get tough. And every time you announce your plans, every time you seek validation before the work is done, you're letting that momentum slip away. Instead of talking, execute. Instead of seeking validation, build. Because when the results finally speak for themselves, they'll be undeniable. And the best part, you won't need to explain a thing. So what do you do instead? You keep your head down. You work in silence. You let the world wonder. And when the time comes, when you've put in the effort, when you've created something real, when you've turned your vision into reality, then you let them see. Not because you told them, not because you explained it, but because you showed them. And that is the difference between dreamers and doers. Never tell people what you do. Just do it. Because in the end, it's not the words that matter, it's the results.